Hi, everyone. Again, my name is Tanya Hertz. I'm Assistant Professor of Business Management and Entrepreneurship at San Diego Miramar College and San Diego State University. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of your bad news message assignment, wherein you will be writing an email using the bad news message format rather than the typical format that we use in business, which is the direct approach to writing. It's also called the deductive reasoning approach or deductive writing approach. We are not using the deductive writing approach. The only time in business that you don't use that approach is when you're writing a bad news message. So the bad news message is due in Blackboard. You have to upload a copy of that email that you've written by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. That's May 15th at 11:59 p.m. And let's go ahead and look at the assignment itself. Let's see if I have it around here. There it is. Okay, so this overview of the assignment is available in Blackboard, and it gives you a little background of the assignment. It has to do with an employee who's also a family member who's worked for many years with his uncle, and he has to deliver some bad news to his uncle. So read through all of this information, make sure you familiarize yourself with the case, and then you're going to be writing a bad news message, email message from Nick to his uncle about how your company is going to need to get out of the chemical division. So in a bad news message, you can think of a bad news message, either a written bad news message or even a verbal bad news message, as writing it almost like a sandwich. And the sandwich is with pleasantries or good news or good things, and the bad news is sort of sandwiched there in the middle. So you never come out and directly say the bad news immediately. You want to ease into the bad news with a buffer, then provide the rationale, then you deliver the bad news, and then focus on the future, something positive, and show goodwill in the ending. So again, you start with something pleasant in the intro, you ease into it, then you sandwich, you kind of hide that bad news in there, and then end on a positive note, showing goodwill in the end. And you'll want to start with typically a neutral or a buffer statement. You can start by either showing something totally neutral, maybe a thank you or a sympathetic buffer statement. A compliment is a nice buffer statement, but no matter what, you need to make sure that you want to ease in with a buffer statement. And make sure that your communications are fair, that the communication is factual, that that the reader or the recipient has easy or transparent access to your motives. So it's clear why you're saying what you're saying, the reasoning, the information. Consider the impact, how your communication impacts that particular stakeholder, the reader, and be respectful in all of your communications. And with that, you'll have a lot more success when you're communicating bad news. So again, here's the format for writing an email. What I want when you send this to me, I want you to send it to me as if you were sending me an email. You upload a Word document with the email into Blackboard. And so you'll have to, and then the subject line, and then dear, your buffer, your rationale, a paragraph, then the bad news, then the impacts with a positive focus on moving forward in the future, and end with a very positive note and sincerely, and then your email signature. Okay, and again, you'll be writing it as if you are Nick Jensen writing it to your uncle. So hopefully that makes it clear for the assignment. Again, make sure to upload a Word email to me. Remember, this is just like any other business communication. Even though we're not using deductive reasoning, everything else stays the same. That means your communications are clear, concise. You try to stick to under 100 words per paragraph. You left justify. There are no indents. Think about emails in general. There are never any indents at the beginning of paragraphs. I think that's it. All right. Good luck. I will talk with you soon. Have a great day.